everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing the fall favorites tag, and this is actually the tag that Jacqueline Hill had posted on her YouTube channel, and I thought it was such a good idea. It's nice to do something different every once in a while besides just makeup tutorials, so let me know if you guys like these sorts of videos and I can do them more often on my channel. But yeah, today I'm just going to be sharing with you some of my favorite things that I love during the fall season, so if you're interested in that, then just keep on watching. So the first question is favorite candle during the fall season. And I narrowed it down to two. I couldn't just pick one. They're both from Bath & Body Works, and the first one that I'm going to share with you is called Caramel Pumpkin Swirl, and this one is just so delicious. Let me see if I can try and describe the scent. I'm not very good at describing scents, but let's see how this goes. It is just so good. It is like the perfect mix of sweet, but then you still get that hint of pumpkin spice. So you can definitely smell the caramel, which is just so soothing and relaxing. But then you can smell a little bit of that pumpkin spice, and it's the perfect combination. I'm not the type of person that can burn super sweet smelling candles. They just give me a headache because sometimes it can be way too overwhelming. But this candle is sweet enough to where it gives like that cozy, delicious, I don't know how to explain it. It just is the perfect amount of sweet without being too overwhelming, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're looking for a candle that's like somewhat in between, definitely check out this Caramel Pumpkin Swirl because it is just so delicious. I love this candle. And then my second favorite, this candle I wait for all year round and just can't wait to burn it every time that it comes out. And this one is called Leaves. And to me, this candle just smells like fall in a jar. Like, I feel like if there was any scent that describes fall, I feel like it's this scent. It just smells so fresh and crisp. It reminds me of just being outside on a fall afternoon where the air is just crisp and you can smell the apples and the leaves and the trees. It just, I don't know. You have to go and smell this for yourself to know what I'm talking about, but it just smells so amazing. And I have been missing fall so much because I live in California now where it does not feel like fall outside right now. It's been 100 degrees for the past month, and I feel like it's only going to continue to get even warmer during October. So I miss fall. I'm originally from New York, so I miss fall so much. And to me, this just brings me back to a fall afternoon in New York, and it just smells so amazing. I love this candle so much. So the next one is favorite lip color, and I don't necessarily have just one favorite lip color that I go back to every single fall season, but I do have a certain color range that I tend to lean towards during the fall season, which is usually like the burgundies, the plums, the taupey colors, reds, just very bold lip colors. The one that I'm wearing right now is from Milani, and I'll just do some swatches on the back of my hand so you can see some of my favorites. But the one I'm wearing right now is by Milani, and this is super affordable. You can get it at the drugstore, and it's called, and it is number 40 Cabaret Blend. I believe that's what it says. It's kind of started to wear off the lipstick, so can't really tell. But this is just such a pretty, just beautiful color. I love the deep dark wine shades. I think they're so pretty for the fall season. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. Love this color. I have also been loving these two colors by NYX Cosmetics, high voltage lipsticks, and I have mine in the shade Wine and Dine and the shade Flutter Kiss. And what I've been doing has been mixing these two colors together, and I've been getting so many compliments every time I do it. Wine and Dine is just a beautiful plum wine color, and then Flutter Kiss is this beautiful mauvey pink shade, and when I mix them together I just get the perfect mauvey berry color, and it's so pretty. So this is Flutter Kiss right here, and then right next to it is Wine and Dine, and they're just so pretty. A couple other options that I have been loving as well are from LA Girl matte liquid lipsticks, and these are just so beautiful. I wore this one in one of my most recent tutorials. This is in the color Rebel, and again, it's just a beautiful plum shade. And this one in the color Frisky is one of my favorite reds, and then I'll just show you one more lipstick. This is in the shade Kava by Bite Beauty, and I have been loving this as well. I don't own anything like this, and I've never found another color close to this. It is like the prettiest grayish undertone lipstick, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it is a gray mauve color. It is so pretty with a hint of pink. It's just so pretty and so unique for the fall season, so I love to wear Kava during the fall as well. Next is favorite drink. And for me, I'm gonna have to say apple cider. It is just so delicious. I love apple cider during the fall season. Like I said, I'm from New York, so I'm having like a really hard time finding apple cider as good as the cider that I would get from this apple farm back home. If you guys live in Los Angeles and you have any recommendations where you can find some really good apple cider, please leave it in the comments down below because I am on the hunt. Next is favorite blush, and the blush that was actually my go-to color for the past 2 fall seasons was called Sparkling Cider by Mary Kay. I can hold it up for you and just show you guys what it looks like. It was just this beautiful, really light apricot color. I can't tell, it might be showing up a little bit more pink on camera, but it's not pink. Let me swatch it for you guys. It was just this beautiful apricot color, and they actually discontinued it. So if you have any recommendations for a blush that looks similar to this, please let me know. This is my favorite color to wear on my cheeks during the fall. Since I do like more of a pop of color on the lips during the fall, I like to have more of a neutral cheek. So beautiful apricot colors like this are really my go-to colors. Favorite clothing item. Okay, this one's easy for me. My favorite thing to wear during the fall season has to be the cowl neck sweaters. I love wearing those sweaters. I own so many of them. They're just so easy and they look cute and classy, but you're still so comfortable at the same time. I love to wear those with some leggings or some nice skinny jeans, some boots, and a jacket. And that's like my go-to look during the fall season. I think it's so classy, but yet so comfortable, and those are my favorite things to wear. I love sweaters. Favorite fall movie. I'm gonna have to say Halloween Town. You know, the ones that used to play on the Disney Channel. Every time that those would come on TV, I would know that fall is here and Halloween's right around the corner, and it would just get me so excited and so into the fall mood, and I still enjoy those movies just as much now as I did when I was younger. So I love them, and I actually have them on DVD as well, and I watch them every fall season. They just make me so happy, and I love these so much. They're just so fun. Next is favorite fall TV show. And this is funny because I actually had no idea that this TV show aired during the fall time, because I first discovered it on Netflix, and that's how I got absolutely addicted to the show. Have any of you guys seen Once Upon a Time? I am in love with that show, and it's funny because I was so hesitant to watch it. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way, but I'm a diehard Disney fan, and when the newer movies and the newer TV shows come out with anything involving Disney, I'm really hesitant to watch it because if it's bad, I feel personally offended. Like, I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but it's the truth. Like, I personally get offended if the TV show is bad or if the movie is bad, because I just love Disney so much, and I have high expectations because Disney just holds such a special place in my heart. But I decided to finally sit down and watch it and give it a try, and I got past the first episode, which I was like, I don't really care for it, but I kept watching, and then next thing I knew, I was completely hooked on it, and I just love it so much. If you guys watch it, who is your favorite character? I'm gonna have to say my favorite is Regina and Rumpelstiltskin. They're both amazing. They're so good. If you watch the show, let me know who your favorite characters are and why. I would love to know. Next is favorite Thanksgiving food. And this one is easy for me as well. I love Thanksgiving food, but I would have to say my favorite is the mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. I'm obsessed with any sort of potato. French fries, home fries, mashed potatoes, anything you name it. But for some reason during Thanksgiving time, the mashed potatoes are always out of this world. And also another thing too, my mom always makes this delicious broccoli bake. I can't wait for that. Every year round, I make her make 2 big trays of it because it is just so good. And does anyone else use a roll and dip it in the mashed potatoes? I love to dip a roll, you know, like a Thanksgiving roll, and dip it in the mashed potatoes and in the broccoli bake. It's so good. So good. The last question for this tag is favorite Halloween costume. And I believe this means favorite Halloween costume that you dressed up as. And I haven't dressed up in a couple years, so I'm gonna go with the one that I loved from when I was way younger, like throwing it back to toddler years. And one of my favorite Halloween costumes that I ever was Pocahontas. I was obsessed with Pocahontas when I was a toddler. She was one of my favorite Disney characters, one of my first favorite Disney characters when I was really young, and I just couldn't wait. I had this long black wig with a Pocahontas costume, and I thought that I looked amazing. I thought I looked just like Pocahontas, and the pictures are god awful. Like, I looked nothing like Pocahontas, but I thought I did. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it somewhere here. I'm not sure if I have any of these pictures here, or they're probably all back home in New York, but if I have it, I will link it. So that's it for this tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was fun. I hope that you enjoyed it. I tag anyone that's watching to make this tag video. If you're not a YouTuber, you can totally leave your tag in the comments and just leave your answers. I would love to hear what your favorites are for the fall season. I love knowing what other people's favorites are. I will also leave some YouTubers that I'm going to tag listed down in my description box, so make sure to go and check out their channel. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!